You are Locked On Syracuse, your daily podcast on the Syracuse Orange. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Syracuse football received multiple crystal ball predictions to land former Texas and Washington wide receiver Johntay Cook. The predictions are coming from On3, specifically Steve Wiltfong and Pete Nakos. That most likely means that Jonte Cook will eventually be a member of Syracuse football. It's not quite the same as when Steve Angeli was crystal balled to Syracuse, because that was literally every single national expert in recruiting saying that was going to happen. But this is two big ones from On3. So I'm going to trust their word that this is likely going to happen. Should be noted that Jonte Cook did visit Syracuse early last week. Let's get into the bio and then into the gamble this is for Syracuse football, because, folks, this is a gamble. Cook is 6 foot, 185 pounds. He's got multiple years of college eligibility remaining. Depends on the site that you check. Some will say he's got 2 years. Others will say he's got 3 more years of eligibility. But regardless, he's only been in college for 2 seasons. So he's at least got 2 more years of college eligibility. Cook was a former 5-star recruit. In the 2023 recruiting cycle, he chose Texas. And in 2 years at Texas, he played a total of 20 games where he amassed a grand total of 16 catches, 273 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He entered the earlier transfer portal window in December. He committed to Washington, but he was then dismissed from the program in mid-January. So he re-entered the portal, and now it looks like that Jonte Cook will eventually be a member of Syracuse football. Here's the deal, all right? I don't want to go too in-depth on Jonte Cook's past. And the reason is because there is probably going to be another full podcast about Jonte Cook pretty soon. So I don't want to burn all of that material. So I'll try to summarize it best here for you just briefly, okay? This is a test of faith in Fran Brown and his system. Because Jonte Cook is an electric talent. That is what has been told by a scout to me. Electric talent. He comes here and he is probably the most talented Syracuse wide receiver, just pure talent, in a long time. He's more talented than Trevor Pena. He's more talented than Jackson Meeks, who were the 2 leading wide receivers for Syracuse a year ago. And yes, I know that Jackson Meeks came from Georgia. Jackson Meeks was a 3-star recruit and a 3-star transfer. Jonte Cook in 2023 was a 5-star recruit and one of the top receivers in the nation. He is an electric talent. He is a field stretcher. This is someone that could bang their head on the goalpost on any given play. 2nd and 11 from your own 26-yard line, look out for Jonte Cook. He could house it, go 74 yards for you. And it's evident in his limited sample, averaging over 17 yards per catch. He is, in my opinion, what Syracuse needs. I think they do need a deep threat, and Jonte Cook fits that profile. However, this is a player that has been arrested multiple times. He's been dismissed from a program shortly after committing to said program. I'm, of course, referring to when he committed to Washington. And I have been told by the same scout that said he's an electric talent that he may not have it upstairs. And for those that are listening on audio, I'm pointing to my head. He may not have it. That's what I have been told. So this is a test of faith in Fran Brown. Can he maximize a guy like Jonte Cook? Can he get the most out of him? Is this what Jonte Cook needs to reboot his career? Reboot his reputation? Because he's going to have the opportunity. He walks into Syracuse, he is their most talented wide receiver. Just purely on talent. What do you all think? I want to hear from you in the comments section below. This move appears imminent, that Jonte Cook will be a member of Syracuse football. Do you want him? Can you overlook his checkered past? Or can you not? I want to hear from you in the comments section below. How much do you trust Fran Brown here? That's what it comes down to. This is a player that could have an excellent year in 2025 and go straight to the NFL in 2026. He could declare early, go right to the NFL. That could happen. But this is Jonte Cook's last chance. This is it for him. This will be his third team, his second team he picked in the transfer portal. If it does not work here, he might be toast. So hopefully that means he'll be on his best behavior. I support the move. I trust that Fran Brown knows what he's doing. And also the fact that I think he could help Syracuse win more games. But this is a gamble. And let's just hope that if and when this happens, that it pays off for Syracuse football.